So you're gonna give until we're like, the goal is that inch or 2 inch above the pad.
Okay.
You're not holding this anywhere, be here or there, it's right here. You're gonna feel we're trying to train that for you to find the anatomy angle where it naturally stops. Because if I'm going here, right, your bicep opens this way, but if you lean forward and squat, yeah, and I'm going this way, the bicep opens this way.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm actually hitting your anatomy going like slightly against the grain, which is why it's less dangerous, because it's not, if you were leaned that way, I would have to push this way to break your arm.
Yeah.
But I'm pushing this way, it's just slightly off angle. So that's why you add in your muscles and your tendons and your lat. And the more you practice this, you're gonna realize like this back corner is major defense, but it's a trap for yourself. This is the hardest place to come back from when it comes to keeping your hand.
Okay.
So if you come to this corner, which is probably what you're gonna be practicing a lot today, is that drag to a press. Because you're already at that corner, right? You're at this side of the pad, which is pressing place. If you start getting comfortable with the lock, then you're most likely gonna be trying to get the stop somewhere towards the front of the pad. So that way you can sink to this back corner and stay flush with the shoulder. There's two different stops. There's one in this area, and that's where you're against someone really strong and you're looking to retreat with the flop press attack.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're at this is the pyramid, but it's a circle. You get the stop somewhere in here and you're retreating to the queen's move, and the flop presses technically would be like right here because it's a circle, and you're cutting right to the queen's move. If you're here and you get the stop and you feel like you're capable and you're not that far away, you lean more towards the introducing your shoulder and coming forward, and this is like the normal shoulder roll, right? Or come back to the top roll. And you know what I mean? You're not leaving your shoulder line. But once you leave your shoulder line, the only way to come back is either they give up or that quick rotate. And this comes really naturally. It's scary, but once you realize that they're tired too, because we're giving up that shoulder line, right? We've been hitting, our shoulders getting tired, that's why we come back and we want to rest. And then you put the pressure on again with that drag. So then we're sitting there holding and we're like, have to come back to the part that we've already drained. Maybe move you back a little bit, and then we give it up again, and that's when the door's open, right? Because we're not able to, this is gassed. We're on our bicep, and then you're switching to all fresh muscles. So, all right, let's give her a try. It started out 50, I'm gonna go like 50%, but I shouldn't feel much until like here. And then once we get to that spot, I'll just start leaning into it. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Re-crank with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So it's not just straight riser. That it feels right. It's not. It's hard. It's much more work on your part.
Yeah.
You have to really push that elbow forward and reach with that thumb. This is a trap. And I found out mainly because I've been practicing with you. So I've climbed into your hand and then you just.
Yeah, still,
you're down here and then you just crank on my wrist and it's like I actually didn't.
I feel like you can still get the pronator.
Yeah, I didn't gain anything.
Even though you're like here, I feel like you can still.
I haven't gained any ground, but if I'm pushing up out of your hand,
Right now.
then I have a little bit more purchase.
Well, then I'm trying to hang on fingertips
Instead of like around.
Yep.
Yeah. So every time we're practicing good practices, you get the stop and it's like, oh shit, I'm in the match. He's gonna come up and he's looking to he's pissed, right? He's like, fuck, man, gotta get more. And you're like, First couple times you might not even get anything, but you're matching.
Yep.
So they're not. And it's clamp. It's open, clamp, go, stop. Open, clamp, go, stop. Okay? All right? Push that thumb up. Yeah, there it is. See, I'm climbing over your thumb, it's fine. Drag to the back corner. Get me farther away, yep. So we're learning. All right, keep going. It is. But you're not using it, you're just getting the stop. Ready? There. Yeah, let's do this. So, relax. Go back to the Queen's move. I can feel this is bone. Right here, right? Let's change it. You're gonna protect that 1/4 inch. So, I'm gonna do it. So you crank, just kind of crank me over. This is bone, right there, yep. This is where I'm really strong. Like I don't want that to move at all.
Okay.
So you're keeping that under, but flat, and you're protected just enough. So you're not getting locked out. Because then that hurts really bad. Yeah, okay. So it's right there, yep. You're under, but you're protecting that pronator. Yeah, perfect. All right, now I want to come up. This is me technically giving up center. Just cup a little bit. Yep, and now we're stay down and drag. Yep. Let's move. You got it. Get the clunks out. I believe.
It's just the bottom of the wrist feels
Mhm.
like.
Is that
where you feel it?
Yeah, everyone feels it there. Weird. Ready? Get that clamp and drag. Ready? Yeah. Come up, stay down, and you kind of like lean forward and drag. Yep, there.
Flat.
Yep, flat. Yeah, that's it. Stay on that same muscle that's tiring me out this way. That way, yep. It's constant. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, now come up for a flat press. Press me. Yes. Gotta get good in here.
No, you got to just. Nice. What was my side pressure here?
Lean forward when you drop. You're trying to create that anatomy angle where your arm opens away from where he's, right? So you're just dropping down, your arm still kind of opens in that general area where they're going. You need to pivot forward so your arm opens this way. So that way your arm would get pinned if they were able to push you to this corner.
Do you want me to do more cup rather than rise right now?
No, anything.
Okay.
Because he needs to learn to clamp.
Yeah.
Squat down more. You're not low enough. You have so much more angle to go down. You're almost parallel, like just slightly above parallel. And you're leaning way forward.
I feel like I have no lock.
Yep. So it's like opening, and you want to see your palm, and you're leaning forward, and it's right here. It's not. There's still bicep at the bottom end. If you just relax your bicep, you get thin. Because we don't have a bone lock. That's why it's a Queen's move. It's just the bottom. You're using your anatomy to add some stop because they're trying to pin you here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But your arm will open up this way. This is a full pin, right here.
Okay.
But you're trying to use a little bit of anatomy and bicep to stop them in this area.
And then keep rising.
Drag to the back corner. There it is.
Alright. Should I try to let him get to
Okay,
it?
go. Start going.
I'm
No.
just gonna slowly. Yeah, go ahead.
You go?
No, no.
No, Gay, go.
You want me to go?
Go. So when he went, you followed. You need to plan.
Oh,
So right now we're mimicking that someone's stronger than you and you're running to the back corner. Okay, so you're gonna go this way. That's what it feels like when your hand and your pronation's being taken. You need to run and use your lat against their shoulder. That's why you're going to this far corner, because then they need to pull you. They're trying to go here. This is the farthest direction away. And lat drag all the way to the corner. Stay there. More lat drag. More. Right there. Yep. Now lean. Yep. Now Gabe can go. Stay, clamp, regrip. Give Gabe
It's way
some,
better.
give Gabe some room, let him go, open your eyes up a little bit, lean. Yep, when he goes lean, right there. Yep, that looks good. Alright, now Jake's gonna creep up from that position
Yeah.
and press. Okay, right there.
I'm good. I was like, I'm gonna put this move and
He's getting the red. Oh, Gabe, I love it. You remember when you learned how to do cleans in the
that
game?
makes more sense to look at your palm
Yep.
and your lat dragging, and when you start losing it, that's when you can dip and come forward.
Yep.
Because like if I just
If you just give it all away.
don't cup and I don't pronate and I'm just going like this,
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah,
we're
that's
trying to mimic.
blocked.
So that when I had you do that, I'm trying to mimic like
someone taking
someone
it.
taking it
Right.
from you, and that's what it feels like for me. I'm always getting the stop here. It's like a quarter of an inch away from me being locked out and having to give up.
Mhm.
That's where I'm at my strongest pronation wise is right there, right before my wrist is locked out.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my palm. I don't care about this. They can take this as long as I have just that little turn in my wrist before, and leaning forward and being right here creates my arm pins here, right? My arm pins here. I'm near this. My elbow's near this back corner, and they're trying to pin me here. They literally have to pull me. Look at that.
Mhm.
My arm is. You have to put down pressure. So with my little bit of bicep,
Right.
you have to press me.
That way.
Really strong people can turn me over, and that lifts me up because it's like, and then I pin. So just come up here and do that. Get to that spot where your arm opens here, right? But when you swing your bicep, this is anatomy. How you're not pinned right here. If you want to lean, put your titties on the table, and squat. Now open your arm all the way straight, so you're not leaning forward enough. Back corner. Yep, that's where you're getting pinned. Now if you bend your arm, so you're not pinned, right? So if I pivot my arm, because I'm on my inner elbow, I'm swinging right through the middle of the table, not coming up. Yes.
Okay.
So when you bend just a little bit, that's not pinned, right? And for me to get you here, I have to pull your body, right? It feels impossible. And when you add just a little bit of bicep to keep you up, okay, ready? Let's go a little bit. Protect that pronation right there. Yep. Protect it just a little bit more. Right there. Yep. Drag to the corner. Yes. And stay there. Don't come up. Stay there. You regrip from that spot.
The following didn't make sense right away because I feel like arm following, but it's more.
You're swinging out.
I think of it as like you're giving when you should be taking with your elbow while you're giving. With
Yeah,
your hand.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There is a take. You're not giving everything. All you're taking is a little bit of pronation and their shoulder alignment. You want to win when I go, they're not inside their body, right? So when I go and you drag me to that corner, boom, I'm outside my shoulder line. So now you're really wearing on this. And that's what you're hoping for, because that's what beat you off center.
Yeah.
They're stronger than you here, right? You're hoping somewhere in this mix, you're just strong enough to keep them, right? If it's hard because you're stronger than us to fully understand the steps that it takes. Is The Queen's move isn't, oh, I know he's stronger than me, I'm running. It's, you're taking them from me and I'm learning to fight. I'm not fighting a losing battle, right? Like when you tried to top roll Noah and he sunk you in a hook, you were like, well, now I'm in a hook. And then he ripped you right through it. And you're like, okay, I'm gonna try. Everyone's like, more up, Jake, more up, post up higher. And it's like, okay. And I even told you that because you don't have a Queen's move.
Yeah.
And it's like, try the same thing you just did harder. Thanks. So that's why round 3, I'm like, or round 2 or 3, I'm like, you need to surge, get behind your shoulder and press. Because that's the only other thing we had taught you.
Yeah.
Because he beat your hand, he's stronger than you in the hook, and you had only practiced one other move,
Right.
which is the flat press, and you were very new at it. And you tried, and then he ripped you right out of it.
Well, and I tried to hit and
And
then
go.
transition instead of
Going there
straight
right
into
away.
it, and that's what
But I think going straight into it right away would have been a little
Mm-hmm.
pushing your boundaries.
agree.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah. So I think this is training to learn to fight in a different spot. Like he's stronger than you in 2 things. His cup was better and his center table was better,
Mm-hmm.
right? I do not believe his shoulder was stronger than your lat. Okay? And what happens is when you drive to that corner, just go to that corner, yep. And I'm going, so loosen up, I'm stronger than you. And I'm going, and I open up like this. When they come up and you retake cup, and you have that, keep leaning, yep. Because when I come up is when you're allowed to go. If you can just get them slightly to your side, you can hit.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a hold that you can do there, where it looks like this, Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting here. You know what I mean? And once they pull you up out of it, boom, you get to stop again. Boom, you get to stop again. And you're just bleed. There's nowhere for them to go. But I can't come up to press you when you're at that corner.
Right.
Because I'm outside my shoulder, right? When I do come up, that's when you dip lower, and you keep that same pressure on my shoulder. This is what you're attacking. Get them off this, right? There's times where you're stronger than me, and I'm pulling, and you're able to just keep your hand inside your shoulder compared to my bicep pulling you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you can press me. Because you're just that tier above me. It might take me 3, 4, 5 pulls to wear this out, to where you don't feel comfortable. Right?
I think it's like 1 hole. I was thinking, like, I don't think we'll find one.
Because if they can't pin you outside, or they're not pinning you like this, if they take your hand but you crack their wrist, they're not pinning you. You need to take one thing, shoulder alignment, and if they do come up, you take their hand. If you take one thing, they can't pin you because your anatomy opens this way, which means they have to press you. And that's when the bicep comes in. When they come up, that's when you sink, you squat below the table, and you keep adding that to get them off of it. That's the whole sway of things. And then if they are holding like this, right, as soon as they are like, oh shit, and they open up, you creep up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the whole process. That is the Queen's move to the flat press.
I have to be able to keep
Just a
some
little bit.
pronation though, because I feel like I'm just getting
Yep.
fully
Just
turned
a
over.
little. That took us a long time. It's not easy. People see this is a King's move. This is illegal. Because you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
To get strong here is a totally different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
To keep them
Because
off
it feels
your
like you're
bone.
going like this.
Yep. I'm sinking.
So
That's the art. That's the art of. You have to take it from me, right? And as soon as I feel you're strong enough, I give it to you, dead space.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going out. Now I'm attacking you. I'm fighting a different battle. That's what it feels like, right? So when I start the Queen's move, I'm cupping, and if I don't feel like you're strong enough to take it,
Mhm.
I'll keep it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why there's times where I'm like, oh, and I look at you. It's because I beat your pronator. And there's people that do take it, and that's when I'm like, ooh, trying to get this,
Yeah.
and then this. I fight I'm not losing battle. Once it's taken from me, I give it and I'm looking for anything else, right? That's why I'm trying to get you to
Yep.
just create that baseline hold, something where you know where you can go to, and then we can start practicing the route back. And then you go to an MNR wrestling practice and practice with people that are stronger than us. And that's where you'll get most of it from. Most of the holding, right? Because it's hard for Gabe and I to give it to you. Ready? Corner. Yep. Sink. Keep it there. Yep. I can't pull you out of it. Wait till my bicep opens. Sink. Stay sunk. Stay there. Wait till my bicep opens. Wear me out. Sink more. Yeah, stay there. Now creep up. It doesn't matter if I pull you this way, creep up. Now you take shoulder. Come up. Just jump up, yep. Now if I'm not someone who's
Used to that.
versed in open moves, you have the upper hand, drop the wrist. And drop the wrist and come at your shoulder. There it is. It's
Okay.
if they don't know how to Queen's move,
Right.
It's the ultimate retreat.
it's the ultimate. Yeah. Like they're open up. When they see you coming up, they're like, oh shit. Uncomfortable because they're way open. And you just flop up to a press and press them straight to the floor.
Yeah, their fundamentals go out the window at that point.
Yep. Ready? Let's practice again. Same thing, only harder. Corner. Yes. I'm gonna come up. Stay.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That was beautiful.
Go back up. Dip. Keep it there. Wait till my bicep opens. There it is. Patience. Oh. Yep. Drag more. Yep, right there. The drag is important. Use a little bit of pronation just at the end. When he goes, you dip a little bit lower. Pull him off at Gabe if you can.
Okay.
Yep, make him dip. Practice. Lean, drag to the back corner. Yep,
No wrist left.
it's fine, drag. You gotta get to that back corner. That's the most important part, is that back left corner. At least the back of the pad. Keep going right there.
Perfect.
Lean forward and down and forward. There it is, that's it right there. Yep, lean more. When you watch this video, you'll see how tall you're standing.
It's digging into me too.
Now use a little bit of cup, but don't take it all, Jake. Protect yourself a little bit, right there, yep. But just a little bit, that looks awesome.
Oh, can't.
Hmm? Yeah. More?
Yep. Just let Jake watch. Right there. So I'm not dumped. My wrist is actually pretty much, this is as straight as it can go. Right?
I feel a lot of pressure in your thumb. I feel way more pressure in your thumb than I do in Jake's.
Like I'm cracking my own wrist back because when I just no, stay there, just a little bit pressure. I crack my own wrist back to push this forward, just a little bit, and I'm clamping. So that way when he goes, there's dead space where he's trying to go. That's like the strap is literally stopping him from going any farther. My wrist is cranked back, but my wrist can go way more back, right?
I'm not in danger of being hurt here. But when he's pulling, my wrist naturally goes to this state, and I'm just pushing with my right here into his hand. So let's try it. Let's go like 20-30%,
Yeah.
and we'll start at the beginning, and I'll talk about what I'm giving. So my first instinct is clamp. Right here, I'm turned palmed up, so I'm twisting my inner elbow, and I'm giving my cup away because he's taking it, but I'm not giving. I'm giving just enough to get that push with my wrist, with my
Still
thumb.
pronating.
Just enough. I'm not taking the wrist, like I'm not like rolling, because you need the cup to roll. But when you're cracked like this, it's a pseudo low hand top roll.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard of this? To properly low hand top roll, your knuckles need to point in the direction that your opponent is going.
I've never low-handed in my life.
So
Right?
Yeah.
clamp, and you're looking to point those knuckles towards where he's going and push that thumb up and forward. Kind of cracking your own wrist back just a little bit.
Is it better?
Drive him a little bit, Gabe, just a little bit, get into your side. Yeah, that looks better.
I can feel what he's
It
doing.
looks
with the
better.
thumb.
Yep. Point those knuckles to where he's going. Swing with him. Yep.
Yeah, alright, go on my offense and now. I'm pretty.
Drag and dip. Yep. So that transition, you're playing fire.
Yeah.
So it is better to wait till there's embers than a flame. So yeah, when they give up, they come up and they're trying to rest, they can still pull, right? And you're coming from a way open state, coming up. That's an arm break, okay? So that's why it's important when you get to, there's the center point, you're still neutral, but as soon as you dip below the table, they're gonna come with you. You're allowed to go below the table, and you sit there, and it's better to stay tight under the table, and that way, when you see his shoulder go back, then the door's open, you can start creeping up. So don't like open up and sink with your arm open. Try to stay like, when you get them over, try to stay as tight as you can. Like, they're here, stay there. Then when their shoulder opens up, then you can try to keep the hand where it is by pushing. You can even push and it's kind of an odd sensation, but like, if we're here,
Yeah.
just real loose, guys.
Yeah.
You can push with the tricep, open your arm to hold in here
Yeah.
to get there.
Yeah.
And it feels weird because you're actually extending your arm, but if Gabe's shoulder's back,
Like
like
you're pushing him.
yeah,
Off the
like you're
shoulder
giving
still.
up your bicep. No, you're not sinking back. Like you're going into a Queen's move
Yeah.
almost. It's hard. He can only generate
Oh yeah. If I'm
power with
good-
his bicep.
Yeah.
So it's tricep versus bicep, and then your shoulders coming into the mix. Yep. You're trying to keep the hand where it is
And keep it
and
outside.
keep it outside so he can't yank.
Once if I am able to get my shoulder back in, you've got to retreat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that last time you tried to
Yeah.
come up, fire.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna
I
hurt
usually
yourself.
Stop pulling.
Yep. Fire. So you have to make it, like literally bleed us. When you go to the offense, don't pin us. Make us lactic acid burn
Yeah.
until we
sucks.
open our bicep open. Yep. And then you creep up.
We keep pulling with you like over and over again, just make it suck for us too, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, make it suck for us, you know?
Alright.
So it makes more sense to
Crack back.
push that open.
Because then you're kind of
The while you
protecting it.
naturally pushes your hand back,
Yep.
and you can try to pull
Yeah.
it down.
So I'm gonna continue doing the rising,
Yeah, let Gabe go.
but also there are different lanes, so I will be just going into the rising, but once you start kicking back like that after a few pulls, I'm gonna try cupping a little bit more than just focusing on rising.
Yeah.
Just-
So there's
Yeah.
so much information. There's way more to a move than people think there is.
Right.
So like if they're top rolling, you're giving, right? If they want to come up, you'll give and you'll take, right? So the Queen's move is more powerful with the cup.
Yeah.
If he thinks, like remember I said, if he thinks he can pin you with his cup, to this point, it's possible. We've already established this.
Mhm.
They have to be freaks of nature to get you here. So you'll gladly accept cup. If they give it to you, boom, they're not pinning you here, they have to pin you here. You cannot drag my arm. I'm lat dragged against you. You have to move my whole body to get me here. So, yeah. Just
But
try to
I'm
keep
just
it-
doing rising right now, and I'll tell you when I'm gonna switch, but.
So let Gabe go. You're focusing on that stop right there. Dip, right there. Yep, drag to the back corner. Yep, more bicep right there. Yep. Yep, we're gonna practice it. So I think you need to defend that 1/4 inch. Right? That little bit. I think you're giving us too much, because Queen's move is to fight enough. And you kind of have to be a pro at practice when you're practicing with people weaker than you, because you're giving us a lot, right? But the art of the Queen's move is to not give everything, right? Round 1, when I faced James Cameron, I gave everything. I went out to a Queen's move immediately. I lost. I didn't make him take things from me. Round 2, I started pressing. It was round 3 when I actually was loading against him and made him take things, and I actually went to the offense.
Yeah.
And I fouled, I thought I got a foul. There was a huge difference. So like you gotta like emanate that Gabe is Connor, and you're fighting him, right? So like you're like hold on to things, but like you have to give. You're trying to get good practice out of
Yeah.
this, right? So don't just give and be like, oh okay, yep, this is gonna hurt, right? So just try to keep some things
Yep.
so that you're not maxed out getting hurt. Like this isn't about getting hurt. This is about learning to move. So
Yeah,
if you're cracked open and turned all the way over, you've lost.
yeah,
That's why Gabe's pinning you.
yeah.
You have to hold on to one fundamental, whether it be your pronator or your cup. This dragging is the first attack anyways. That's going to happen every time. This happens every time. Getting one off the shoulder. That is a must. The
Ready?
rest you have to keep one thing.
I don't think I can keep
Yeah,
one thing.
I can feel it's going.
It's just like,
Give more. Let's see. Just do a pull and give as much strength defending that point or whatever point you need, and just have that as a gauge. Because I can feel that you're getting tired. Ready?
Keep the cup, keep the cup, keep the cup, keep the cup, keep the cup. Drag it.
right.
You're planted.
I can't even fight him center though, is what I'm
You're
saying.
not. You're not trying to.
Like, at all.
Yeah. So get to hit this point. Okay. You're gonna lean this way, and you're gonna drag to the corner, setting it. He can't use his shoulder anymore. That's why he's pinning you. That's why it feels so strong. That is someone who's stronger than you, right? You're not fighting center. You're trying to keep things. You already know this guy's stronger. Once he blows you off center, it's, oh shit, leaning this way, going to the back corner of the pad. Yep. Keep cup. Ooh, nice. Keep going. Try again. Cup, right there. Cup. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Stay there, Jake, stay
I'm gonna
there.
fight you for a little bit. Keep it.
Stay there.
Come on, keep it up. You got the Jake.
Lean.
That was good.
Again. Dip more. I'm excited for you to watch this and see how tall you're standing. Yep.
But you can't straighten your
No.
arm.
You're still very tall.
Yeah.
Your arm is like,
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like I'm like this.
yeah, that's tall.
No,
Go
but
down
straight wise. I mean, how much straighter do I get?
Up a little bit right there. You were a lot taller than that last round. You were like right there. Pretty
Remember what
much.
Sean was talking about coming forward with your there too? Is you're going back so far. If you try getting up closer like Sean was talking about. Because that just changes the angle of your arm too. Okay, ready? Back pressure. Yeah, it feels impossible. Nice.
Cup, start cupping, and dip, you're on your other side,
Yeah.
dip.
Oh yeah.
Dip, lower, hold it there, stay there, dude. Watch until his bicep opens up. Stay there. Inch forward, inch,
Yeah.
just a little bit,
I
inch.
can't pull at this point. Just
Inch.
keep it.
Commit, yep.
That was a lot better.
Again, nope. No. So am I starting with a hold?
Yeah. We'll switch though. Yeah. Dead space. Took the cup.
I gotta learn to regrip better.
Mhm.
I'm bad at it too.
Yeah.
I wanna go up, but
I'm watching, don't worry.
see, I'm following that shoulder. All my pressure is keeping him this way. I am
Feels terrible.
mainly focused on this. That's all my efforts. This comes with. This is secondary instinct to me because I've done it
Yeah.
for 3 years.
Right. Now I'm going to.
Also, I didn't anticipate you to learn the Queen's movement one
Yeah.
day. It's taken Gabe a year,
Yeah.
and it's still not refined. It's good.
Yeah. It's better.
It's
way
very,
better.
and you also taught me something about it. So, again,
I'm gonna go with like, I'm not gonna hit, but I'm going like 60% because I can't slow pull
Yeah.
completely. Yeah, it's just impossible. Got you out of your shoulder again. But yeah, your side pressure is getting much better too. Yep, I'm at the back.
let me go.
Yeah. I don't know how much, when I went into the Queen's move with Jake a little bit.
You want to just go a little bit? See
Yeah.
what it feels like?
Yeah. Feels okay. Oh. Nice. Oh. Bicep. Woo!
Your turn.
Defense again or?
No, offense. We'll rotate.
Oh, my bicep.
Yep.
Going straight into a hook. Down pressure.
It's just not, there's no way.
No,
It's just impossible. I'm telling you.
and you're stronger than Trump.
I just don't, I haven't met someone who can hook me to the pad other than you when I'm tired.
I don't feel like I hook you though. I feel
It's,
like I try
you
to,
really clamp.
I try
me,
to
though.
overcup
Yeah,
you.
overcup. Yeah,
Like I try to turn.
I guess you're not dragging that corner.
If I don't, and I'm like a little cupped, there's no way. I think I have to really crush your pronator to be able to do
Okay.
anything.
Top roll.
Yeah. But that was a long time ago.
Clamp.
You're way stronger.
Ready?
Yep. Clamping. I gave him that little bit of pronation, but I'm holding it there. Right? And when he goes, that's when I start engaging my lat. Still have my cup. He hasn't taken it from me yet.
See, if I can't go into the press against them, it feels impossible for me. I'm good. Yep, yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do more squats, work my legs.
That's funny that you said that.
Yeah.
Because Gabe used to give up.
Okay, I see. That ain't happening. You wanna try that one harder?
Okay, yeah. It's not possible, dude. It's me
Yeah.
at like 40%. I'm not
Yeah.
joking.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, it's not possible.
Yep.
It's really not.
So I'm gonna pull to where we were and then don't move because I wanna like see where you
Yeah.
physically are.
Here,
So
I
you're
can be
still-
here.
Right, you're still over there.
That's because you're doing a move that I know you can't pin me, so I want to keep my shoulder in the match still.
Yeah.
Me here, I can quickly go here.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm here, it's harder for me because I have to fight way more of your shoulder to get here.
Mhm.
So when I'm open, I only have this much. This is mainly muscle. When I'm here, this is your bone alignment.
Right.
It's harder for me to get back to center. But that's like
Yeah.
5-6 steps
Right.
into the Queen's move. Like we're just learning the whole. Like here, I'll stay here. And we do the same thing. But it's just not. No, it's not possible. You can't pin it that way. I'm telling you.
No.
Yep. Now I'm gonna start following your shoulder.
Yeah.
You pinned me that way before. Yeah.
So far my shoulder still feels good.
Yeah. You're not fighting me yet there.
Yeah.
You're pulling me.
Yeah.
I know.
You're pulling me. My arm doesn't open that way, it opens this way.
I
And you're
know.
pulling me this way. You see what I'm saying? It's a
Can't go
trap.
that way. Can't go that
You
way.
can't. It's a trap.
There's no ways I got no shoulder then.
Yeah.
I'm
So
fighting.
when you watch this is important. Because you're getting pinned here because you're not at the right angle.
Yeah.
Also, I'm protecting myself. You know what I mean? So,
The only way Sean gets pinned like that is speed.
speed. If you beat me really fast. Yep.
And even then, you're probably gonna have to give it a rest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm open. I can't really do much. It's bicep against bicep, and you can definitely lift more than me.
The terrible spot.
This is
I know it too
terrible.
well.
This is.
I know it too well.
This is too. Yeah, we've been here too many times. This is good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that's more inner. Oh.
Yeah, it's a lot of this way.
You dip.
Mm-hmm. You hear us complain about it, or you hear me complain about my
Yeah.
elbow, how it's like, oh yeah, my elbow
Like,
shot.
it feels fine, and then it's like, well, you
Then you
start
go.
dipping, and it's just
Yeah.
like, it's just
All
way
those
more
tendons
elbow.
are like, right? Oh yeah, my elbow's gone. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. It took you a while to get there. Oh, I can't move you out of that. That's good. It's terrible. It's terrible, dude. You're burning too. Fuck you. I know you are.
Bicep is burning.
This is a terrible spot.
Oh, yeah. Too
Yeah, dude, we're feeling the same.
Oh, I feel it, dude. Post
Yeah.
traumatic stress, dude.
Game right in that spot.
Like a literal fire, dude.
Yeah, we get tired and we both go to that.
Yeah, when both of our shoulders are gone, we're like, oh god.
Dude, that
And
wasn't-
we're both there.
I wasn't gradual at all. It was like I was fine and my bicep was not.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the thing is neither of us are winning the efficiency battle because we're both in the same position. So Gabe and I are just, we're just sitting there, just terrible. It is. It just is terrible. Right? wire connection. Ah! We're on his side. This sucks so bad.
Slide that over.
Yeah. So the difference, I won that one. Yeah, I wasn't burning that bad. Was loose. Go to this place loose. Real loose. No fighting. It was the fact that I came up and used that reconnection to apply that strength, and you were doing it in the beginning, but then you stopped.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to keep doing the same thing. I want it to.
I can't hold you, dude. Like it's too strong. My bicep is immediately like, I can't pull you out of that. There's just no way. Maybe Gabe can. Nice. There, you said it, right? It's really strong because he's stronger than us, but. Yep. See, it opens you up immediately.
Oh, biceps gone.
Yep, dip. You gotta dip.
Can't dip.
You gotta.
I'll dip out.
Nope. You're still standing really tall. You're still fighting with a ton of fundamentals. You still haven't grasped the idea of giving. Your hand is still cupped. I mean, you have the very beginning of it. That's kind of where you were
Yeah.
before, where you had a good stop here. But as soon as you got opened up, you gave it all away. You didn't. You're still fighting the losing battle. You gotta find that, push that thumb up to get that stop. You know.
Alright, is that it?
Yeah, right.
Again. Clamp. Clamp. Yes.
Kind of low hand here.
Yep. Exactly. Right there, Jake. When he goes, you dip a little bit lower.
I'm gonna.
When he goes, you dip. Keep going. Dip. Right there. That is
My
perfect.
elbow feels terrible there. Just so you
Right
know.
there. You are still not. You're still good. Dip. Right there. Stay.
Oh.
You're under, but you're
You're
still
right
stay.
there.
Yep. Good job.
Good work.
Intro to the Queen's move. Takes a lot of work, dude. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Get under.
Yep. Yep. See, even though I've got more horsepower right now, it doesn't work. That's which is
Dumb.
no, that's what you've been
That's the trap, dude.
talking about.
Again.
Yeah. I'm gonna try.
First thing I'm fighting is back to my cup. I'm holding it. Now I'm trying to keep it. See, I broke his pronator right there. Now he's under.
And he's not gonna get the cup back,
Nope, he has to force me to give it back.
which is
Oh.
nope.
Nope.
I was gonna roll into a queen's.
Yep.
Nice.
If you hit on Jake, dude. Jake wants a little bit more. Because you got some power left, Gabe.
I'll just try to hang on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit like I was against Sean, especially earlier.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Hit me again without press.
Oh, it's a lot of chest. I felt it in my chest. Yeah. Like locking my
Staying
arm
tight.
trying to pull this.
No inner elbow left. Yep. Yep. Nice. I
I
feel
can
pretty
feel
good.
your bone jacking into my hand.
As you're so far over, you're supinating or cupping onto them.
It like hurt my hand supinating in your wrist.
Because Gabe's like relentlessly trying to pronate.
I'm just like, ah, God, it hurts. The hell?
Yeah.
Just tried to stay supinated in a hook.
Good. I feel worn out now. Alright. Finish me with the Queen's move finish. Dipping below the table. Yeah.
Creep up, creep up, creep up. Nice.
Good work.
Using that reconnection to apply a little bit more pressure.
Oh, that's miserable.
You need a piece of Jake.
That's good. Do it again.
That pronate ain't falling yet, is it? Nope. The cup is, but that ain't bone right there, I can tell you that. It's a quarter inch away from the bone. Just enough where it doesn't make me want to stand up. Again. Pronator's gone. Right. Nice. Again. Nice and tight. Oh yeah. Okay, get closer, closer, closer,
Yeah.
closer, closer, closer. You're too far, too far. So
Just
press
start.
that.
That's too far.
No, no, no. So like, this shoulder needs to be tight. Up more. Get as tight as tight you can get.
But
That is.
they'll make you.
Square up. Yeah. To make them though. Don't be like, oh, I gotta stay with this way. No, no, no. There, that's where you stay. Yep. You push this way. That's the start. They're gonna push you.
Mhm.
But if you can win that right there, beautiful. Yep. Oh, that's so good. Again. Tight, 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 tight. Yep. Ready?
Gotta get behind it more.
Yep. It's try hitting here.
Oh yeah.
Rest. And you're looking, so it's the drop of the wrist to gain like this. Yeah, so like come back. It's to rotate right there, and you're aiming here. Okay? This is as tight as you can get. Too fucking chubby. If you're going this way, your arm is outside your shoulder. Good. This is inside. Not bad? Good. Okay? Middle of arm wrestling, and you've been arm wrestling fundamentals? Good. Okay?
Mhm.
Beginning for a flop press?
Mhm.
Good, bad, good. Okay? Yep. shoulder over. Come over the center line if you could, when you come. Just do it.
Yeah.
When you practice. Okay, ready? Yep. That's it. Nice. Again. Yep. That's it. Go, 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 go. Nice. Okay, again. This time get to like here, and then I'll say go when I'm set. Because for me to try to stop you requires elbow, and I can't, so.
Yeah.
But just when I get there, I'll set it. Ready? And go. And go for it. Nice. Again. And start landing here. And right here. Yep. It's the dropping of that wrist to get that shoulder, okay? Exactly. Ready? And go. And go, 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 go. But then I was challenging your shoulder, okay? Nice. Again.
One more.
Okay. Get up here. Tight, 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 tight. And go. That's so good. And now pin me. That's it. Money. Money.
Good practice.